Hi. Today I'm going to show you how to do wavy quilting lines on your quilt. You want to make sure that your stitch length is set to whatever you prefer it at. I like it at 3.2, but it depends on your machine. You want to make sure that you start in the middle of the quilt, so kind of roll up the sides of your quilt so you have something to hold on to. And you want to start like just to the right or the left of the seam line that you're going to follow. So just put your presser foot down, grip both sides, and then kind of maneuver the quilt back and forth along the line. Just like push and pull to get it to direct where you want to go. And then when you're done with that line, you'll take your quilt and turn it around and then proceed to the next seam line. Or else you can just use a hair marker or something else to mark lines. Kind of something for you to follow for your first lines, and then you can go back and fill in the spaces later. So this time I'm going to start on the right side. And again, just grip your quilt and pull it, push it to get the lines to go where you want. I forgot to mention, it's important to use a walking foot for this, otherwise your fabric is going to get bunched up and you're going to have puckers. So then, again, turn it around, start on your next line here. If you have a needle up, needle down button, you want the needle to go down in between stitches when you let your foot off the presser, or off the pedal. Okay, so then you proceed the whole length of the quilt like that, going on all of your seams or whatever lines that you had marked. And then you want to come back and fill in the gaps here. So I'm going to go down this green line here. And you kind of want to not follow the lines that you had made before to make it look like it's filling in more than just like one continuous wave down the whole thing. So you just want to kind of go in the opposite direction as to what your lines are. But really it doesn't matter. This is pretty easy. It looks good pretty much no matter how you do it. So. Obviously, if you're pin basting, you want to take your pins out as you go so you don't run them over. And then once you've done that in between all of your rows, then I come back and fill in again. Just until you get the spacing that you like between your lines. If you want it heavily quilted, you can do this a bunch of times. If you don't want it quilted that much, then you can stop here. It's totally up to you. And that's it. When you're done, you'll have organic wavy lines along your whole quilt.